Hey, let me show you something. Come on. Come on. Here, have a look at this. Right here. Okay, welcome back. Episode 120. Me and Leighton are in the same room together, but the camera makes it look like we're not, which is crazy. The behind the scenes
It's just the biggest room in the whole
is
world.
wild. We're actually about 25 feet away right now, if you would believe it. This TV is not the same TV. Yeah, look at this. We can't even touch each other right here. Not even possible. So, welcome back. Thanks everyone for joining. Happy Thanksgiving week. I guess this is Leighton. You said you're trying to watch what you eat, but this is not a good week.
Yes. Today will be my cheat day for drinking some beers and watching college football, and then Thanksgiving Day will also be my cheat day. But other than that,
is Black Friday going to be
strong.
your third cheat day?
I don't know. I don't know yet. Even the day before Thanksgiving might be a cheat day. My
That's
brother
true.
comes home from Orlando. Who knows? Maybe I'll be out that night.
That's true. Well, today we have our Thanksgiving draft. We're running it back because it's worth jumping on again. Last year we had the great biscuit and roll debate.
Yeah.
I would say.
I still stand firm behind my dinner rolls. Don't understand why you'd want that dry biscuit in your freaking mouth. Oh my goodness. Coughing up a storm at the Thanksgiving table? What the heck?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I completely misremembered that whole situation. So I thought I was on the side of dinner roll. I know. I think
dinner rolls.
Hold on. I'm not.
No.
Okay, maybe they do.
That's dude, like, I get that you can have a nice, warm, soft biscuit, but, like, for the most part, biscuits I just know as these freaking dry things you cover in gravy because they're so freaking nasty. Or as a fresh dinner roll, King's Hawaiian, what are those? Those are rolls. When I go to, Cheesecake Factory, Texas Roadhouse, those are all rolls, Where's the biscuits? Yeah, on my freaking
Popeyes.
Yeah. And you're dying when you eat one of those.
And KFC. Yeah, you are dying. No, I'm actually, I was so involved in the argument and the sport of arguing because it's my favorite sport of all time. Like everyone knows I'm a big football fan, I'm a big baseball fan, but arguments is my number one thing.
Being wrong is his number one
Shut
thing.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But, listen, it takes time to grow. It takes time to grow up and be an adult.
I can respect that.
So I admit when I'm wrong. I'm man enough to admit when I'm incorrect.
Clap it up.
Clap it up. Thank you, producers that are definitely back there. Thank you so much. We got to cover other things first. Joe Burrow is done for the year.
I actually wanted to get your take on that, and also, as a casual football fan, the amount of season-ending injuries I've seen in star quarterbacks is crazy. I made a quick list. It's Aaron Rodgers, obviously, Anthony Richardson, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones is out for the season too, I think.
Yes, torn ACL.
Deshaun Watson, I think, is also.
Deshaun Watson they said his shoulder would fall apart if he threw anymore.
That's crazy. And then now Joe Burrow. And then we even have teams like Ryan Tannehill, who's just out for a couple weeks.
No, Tannehill's just bad. He has a case of bad.
Oh.
That's his injury.
Well, yeah, so now
his injury is him being bad.
And then even because of Joshua Dobbs going to Minnesota.
Josh Dobbs. Everyone knows who listens to the old episode, to the football episodes. That is my fucking guy. Sam, my own girlfriend loves him. more than she loves me.
Oh.
She's like, I'm rooting for him. Like, I want him to win.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I get it. I'm going to root for this. He's the pastronaut.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally the
I do
pastronaut.
think, yeah, he's pretty cool, especially being able to step up as well as he has.
And the thing is, in I think 2017, the Vikings did the same thing. Their starting quarterback went out in the middle of the year, and Case Keenum came in and took them to the NFC Championship,
Dang.
like midway through the year.
Yeah.
So Josh Dobbs has the opportunity to do that. Now, obviously, Case Keenum lost. You know who he lost to?
Isn't that? Oh wait, I don't know.
Lost to Nick Foles, Big Dick Nick,
Dang.
in the NFC Championship game. So I think Josh Dobbs is more than Case Keenum.
Yeah. There's not
Easily.
There's not two underdog stories right now. It's just Josh
it's
Dobbs.
just Josh Dobbs. Actually, is there?
I mean, there might be a couple others.
Brock Purdy. He's an underdog story right now, I would say.
That is true. Well, the Eagles are going to clap both of them, so it's Eagles comeback year, so they're winning the Super Bowl. So unfortunately, Josh Dobbs is going to have to wait.
Did the
one more
Eagles
year.
just pick up Chase Young for their defensive line? I don't fucking think so.
Bro, I don't even know who that is. I only know the quarterbacks.
And Debo, George Kittle,
Mike Evans,
and fucking AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know my fantasy team, and that's about it.
Yeah, that was a great pickup for you this year, AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back on Joe Burrow. Done for the year, because and now my fantasy season is basically over.
Mm-hmm.
I have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Of every player that I drafted has gotten hurt at some point, or just doesn't pan out. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
The entire Bengals, like even if you got T. Higgins or like any receiver,
yeah,
you're just done.
Well, and it's funny, the Bengals are the Bills right now too. Mm-hmm. They're both equal. Their record wise they're equal, but also they were supposed to be really good, and then they're just kind of mid right now.
I think the Bills might have been one of the most undelivering teams in the last couple of years.
I predicted it.
Dang.
I'm going to say this right now. Go listen to the preview, the NFL preview episode back in August. I said I am sick and tired of the Bills, and I'm done, and they're disgusting to me. I said they're liars and they're cheats, that they say they're going to win the Super Bowl every year, and they never do.
Yeah.
And look what happened. They're 5-5. They're tied with the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts are in the fucking hunt with Gardner Minshew. Mm-hmm. I heard somebody say that we should keep Gardner Minshew as quarterback if we make the playoffs. Like next year, keep him, which is just insanity. Like that's crazy. What crack are we smoking right now? So my beloved Joe Burrow is done for the year. I'm sorry, Joey.
Thoughts and prayers. He's still a human being, just like all these other players.
Plus, Joe Burrow is just my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. More of my boyfriend than Anthony Richardson. Which I apologize to Anthony Richardson. I love the guy. He's awesome. He was signing autographs at the Jags game, after the game, even though he was hurt. Mm-hmm. So, but Joe Burrow is my boyfriend.
Get the cutest guy in the NFL back in action.
Yeah, we need that. We need that to happen. Speaking of the cutest guy in the NFL, we haven't had the discussion of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift on the show. But the other guys, we've kind of mentioned it, but that's not really, that's serious football analyzing. All right. Last week I said the Broncos were going to beat the Bills because the Bills are mid. That's some serious statistical. I can't even think of the word. Statistical analysis. Yeah, that's the right word. I was thinking analyzation, but that's not a word. Travis Kelce is going to meet the parents tonight. Taylor Swift's parents, or tomorrow.
There's no way.
Or Monday.
Oh, actually, okay.
Because they're playing the Eagles. The Chiefs are playing the Eagles Monday night. Big game for you, obviously. I know you have all the money in the world. All the money in the world is invested.
I should bet on the Eagles.
But the parents are going to the game because they're Eagles fans. Mm-hmm. The Travis Kelce thing. At first I was like, that's cool. And then the media got way into it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, that we're done with this now. Now I'm back in. I've bought back into the whole thing.
For me, it's like, because I'm pretty sure I have Travis Kelce in both my fantasy leagues.
So you want her at every game.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's making me so angry that the game she doesn't show up at, homie drops like 2 points, or
Yeah.
it's not two, but like
He balls out
he's
when
had
she's
some
there.
tanking games, and it's like, dude, you're supposed to be my wide receiver number one. I drafted you first, and now I'm over here in my other league. I'm
The logic is very sound that he goes off when she's there. Have you ever played dodgeball in middle school and your crush is sitting in the stands? I mean, come on, you're balling out. You ever played basketball and your crush is on the other side of the court, like shooting hoops or whatever, and you're in a 4-on-4, 5-on-5 game,
strutting your stuff.
You're fucking prime Steph Curry when she's on that side. Like that's what we are. I'm LeBron James. I'm fucking Michael Jordan. Game 7 of the '98 Finals. Like that's what I'm doing when she's on the other side. So of course Travis is gonna drop, and of course Patrick Mahomes is gonna be like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna get you the ball, man. I'm gonna get you the ball."
But it's like he's so good anyway. Just why can't he just how about have him play well every game and then absolutely ball out 50 fantasy point game?
He knows she's in the stands. He has the extra strength.
I guess.
He probably feels like his cock is made of concrete when she's in the stands, and when she's not, he's like, "Oh man, I miss my girlfriend." Because it's a new relationship,
It's they're
in the honeymoon phase. Yeah. What's gonna happen when they get into a fight?
Is she gonna write a song like he does when she's not at the freaking stadium?
What if she's at the game and they're in a fight and she's like, "I still want to come and support you because I love you"?
I swear, here's what's gonna happen. Fantasy playoffs come in. I'm in both leagues. I'm in fantasy playoffs. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift breakup has the Tom Brady effect, and I now have a 0 point every single game tight end for the 2 playoff games, or 3, however many there are sometimes.
It's a tough life.
Yeah. Obviously, I could have a Jamar Chase, but
Jamar Chase isn't going to do shit.
Yeah. So I'm still fortunate to have Travis Kelce over anyone else, but I just, I'd like some consistency. I think there might have even been. No, I have Taysom Hill in another league.
Which I wish he should just be a flex player though.
That is crazy that he's tight end. He's played quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end.
He should be a flex player. That is literally what the position is made for. The flex position. You can put anyone there.
Yeah.
He should just be a flex. But they don't use him enough anyways.
I agree.
He could be like a top 10 fantasy player if they used him correctly. Mm-hmm. I don't care what anyone says. I think Belichick would use him perfectly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People are now turning on Travis and Taylor though, for some reason. I saw somebody say that why should we be happy that Taylor Swift is dating a mid-man who's poorer than her? And I'm like, that's different. If it was like an average everyday guy who doesn't have a job but is dating Taylor Swift, I would understand that. Mm-hmm. Like me, that's me. But
even still, it's like I hate this sentence because I think it's so dumb. But that's one of those things where it's whatever makes you happy with the partner you choose. Obviously, I don't extend that into most other places of your life. However, I would, if a celebrity, wants to date Joe Schmo, she can date Joe Schmo.
I think Travis, but it's not some quote average guy. Travis is poorer than her, but Travis is successful in his own right, and I don't care. He's not a mid-looking guy. I don't like the bald head.
I do think it's a weird match. I would think Taylor Swift would have some kind of Shawn Mendes like boy.
Well, that's what she's been doing, and it hasn't worked.
Well, Jake Gyllenhaal's an absolute stud. Oh my goodness,
he is, but I don't know. It didn't work out.
I will. But I would think I would think that Jake Gyllenhaal, like that would be her type, someone like that.
Well, like, Travis Kelce is that
big brolic Travis Kelce.
Have you watched him in Catching Kelce, the dating show he did?
No.
Look at what he looks like in that show. He's a fucking stud. He looks like Jake Gyllenhaal in that show. He has the beard. He has the tall hair. Now I hate the haircut. I don't like the shaved head. Doesn't look good.
I agree.
He could do the mustache, the porn stash, and like the hair that he has, but the shaved head doesn't work. It's just not. It's not a Taylor Swift thing. You have to look like the typical high school quarterback, I think, to date Taylor Swift, which isn't a bad thing.
I guess you don't to date Taylor Swift.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Travis Kelce's doing it. I guess you just have
true.
to be a football player.
Yeah, I'll say the video of her running up to Travis after the concert, adorable. I'll say it right now. Take my man card away, whatever. It was adorable. It was nice.
I didn't see that video.
You didn't?
I don't. It's so hard for me to like care about celebrities or like see them as people. Like I just don't.
I look at that too. I think about like celebrity marriages, and I'm like, you people like.
It's like that. I think about that so much where it's like, it's almost like a royal family. You guys are marrying by association. Like, for example, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. No specific hate to them, but it's like it's just two actors who like, I don't know.
It's incest to me. It's gross.
Okay.
It really is. No, but like I think about like celebrities, and it's like celebrity marriages. Do you just like do you cuddle with your wife at night? Like do they like cuddle like a boyfriend and girlfriend do at times? Like I feel like they just kind of like stand around with their managers all the time.
I agree. And I feel like it's such a like if you're a celebrity, you have to marry and date another celebrity. And then even like I don't know, I just feel like they don't. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty that do, but I feel
George Clooney's dated a lot of women that weren't celebrities. I'll give it to him.
I always think when someone says George Clooney that they're talking about that one guy who did all the date rape drugs.
Bill Cosby?
Yes, I get them two mixed up so much, and I was for a moment I'm like, yeah.
Well, first of all, Bill Cosby's black, so George Clooney is like, I don't know, Italian, something like that. I don't know. Yeah. He's got like fair.
I know they're darker different, skin, but for some reason those names just are interchangeable.
I'm pretty sure Bill Cosby is 84, and George Clooney is like in his early 60s. So they're not the same.
I know. Just for some reason, I'm really bad with remembering actors anyway, but for some reason my brain just gets those two mixed up.
It's wild Bill Cosby got out of prison. I'm pretty sure he's out, and like he did like a show, which is crazy. I don't know how anyone would even go to the show.
Maybe he turned his life around.
Maybe like, would I go to a Bill Cosby comedy show? I don't know.
I would feel uncomfortable.
I feel like I would be really weird.
I'd also feel like this isn't a person I support personally, so I would feel uncomfortable spending any amount of money.
I watch the NFL, and the NFL does some. A lot of players do some pretty big. Yeah, no, I know, but like our lines are so weird when people draw different lines at things, right? And it's just like very abstract. So like, I would understand somebody saying like, yeah, I like to watch the Cosby Show because I don't know, it reminds me of when I was a kid, even though Bill Cosby raped like a million girls. So like I get it, but like I wouldn't be able to do that. I would like. When I would see him, I was like, well, what is this guy like? Is my drink spiked right now?
I do. Now that you mention it, I do have some very odd lines that I draw because, like,
let's not put those lines on. Well, onto a recording.
I'll put one because there's a cigarette company. I can't remember what Altria or some. I don't think it's Altria.
I don't know shit about cigs.
It's a great stock to be invested in, but I don't feel comfortable investing in it because of what they do. Like, they're responsible for all the vapes and or a lot of them.
UK just banned. They just said you can't buy a cigarette. Like if you're like 14, if you're 14 or younger right now, you'll never be able to buy a cigarette ever, which is kind of based to me. I mean,
But all those people never look cool in their whole life.
I think like because people will go like, well, what about freedom to choose what you want? I'm like, I don't know, man. The government bans
I mean, some
products
people
all the
just
time.
aren't good at choosing their own freedom. But then also, you have to have
Again,
a
that's
lot
what
of
makes this
trust
country
in your
right.
government, though, which no one does. Like, I don't
Oh.
trust the government to make my choices for
That's
me.
why I don't like taxes. If I liked if I felt that the government was doing useful things with our money for the American people, I would be like, yeah, I'll fucking pay. I'll pay 30% taxes because it's going to what XYZ. Like if our roads have to be shut down for 41 was shut down for like 4 years.
I don't think I remember that.
Part of 41
I know
by
what you're talking about.
by the bridge was shut down.
Yeah, you
for
had to
fucking
go up Ringling or go through
4
downtown.
years.
Yeah.
What? Why am I paying my taxes for that? That's you guys aren't doing shit with it. I'm not paying my taxes for that. I'm sorry. All right, we're not talking about this anymore. What else? Let's see. The Oakland Athletics moved to Vegas. So Oakland has now lost all 4 of their professional sports teams at some point. There used to be
did all 4 go to Vegas? I know the Raiders did.
No, one was a hockey team in like the 70s, and they lost it. And then Oakland went to Vegas. The Warriors went to, where did they go? They were in Oakland, and then they left. I think they maybe went to LA or something. Golden State Warriors. But I mean, no, I don't really think people associated them with Oakland anyways. And then the A's are now gone. There's nothing to do in Oakland.
Where even is Oakland? Is that in California?
Yeah. It's like Southern California.
Gotcha.
I think. I hope I'm right about that. Because I'll get
Oakland, California sounds right in my head.
It definitely is California.
Okay.
But so I think that opens up a spot for Chaotically Intolerant table tennis team.
Oakland's.
We'll really have to workshop a name for that. But maybe we'll take it.
That would be kind of cool.
Maybe we'll take it away from Sarasota. Because I actually haven't announced any of the team names, anything. But teams are coming next year. Just a little thing, a little Easter egg, I guess. And Sarasota does have a team, but you guys might lose that fucking team because I don't know if I want that. Seems a little campy to choose your hometown to have a team, but
I don't know who would get the hometown.
What do you mean?
Like, who would be, because everyone's Sarasotan, so like who would get the privilege of coaching that team or being on it?
I wasn't born here, so I was born.
You're an alien.
Yeah, I am an alien.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I was watching Alien versus Predator the other day, and it was just a couple guys from Florida. Alien versus Predator. Get it?
Somewhat.
So it was somebody from Miami and somebody from Jacksonville, basically. Alien and a predator.
I got the alien part.
You get the predator part? A sexual predator?
Okay. I was thinking
that's what Florida's made up of. That's just the entire existence of Florida. But
well, I'm neither, so.
Yeah, that's true. There was also...
You didn't say you weren't either.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, I guess you'd be an alien.
Technically, I'm an alien to Sarasota. I've been here long enough. I'm fine.
And now you're just a predator.
Not true. Misinformation.
Just kidding.
That's misinformation.
Because then Taylor Swift would hang out with you. She hangs out with Jackson Mahomes. He's a predator. Anyway,
that's true. That's an issue.
That's crazy. You should get hate for that.
I put it out. I put it out there. Nice. I made sure people knew. Make sure they understood. Somebody needs to tell Taylor. That is unacceptable. I don't know how that happens. But moving on.
Start breaking stuff.
Yeah. The pickleball predator, speaking of predators, has been caught. Apparently there was a guy masturbating on pickleball courts. I don't know why that's a place that you get it going, but
I mean, the game is called Pickle and Ball, so.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe that's how he thought you play.
Yeah, I've been out to the pickleball courts in Sarasota, and there are some
stained.
They're nice. They're good courts. There's some actually nice women out there. Some nice ladies.
Someone's been here.
Somebody's came to these pickleball courts. Yep, that's what I think it
or
is.
predator.
Maybe both. An alien and a predator got together and just, made a super alien predator. Yeah, some guy was jerking off pickleball courts, so that's a problem. I feel like that's something that would happen here. That would definitely happen in Florida.
In Florida, I don't know about Sarasota though. Sarasota.
We're
I feel
sneaky.
like our crime rate is very low. Like
it's actually
basically nothing happens.
sneaky, kind of higher than you would expect. There was a homicide a few weeks ago at a veterinary clinic
Dang.
in Sarasota.
A pit bull got to a child.
Oh my god! I was on Instagram Reels last night, and my feed was just feeding me violent car crashes and violent animal attacks on either animals or people. And I was under the influence, so it was not a good night. It started really freaking me out. I started getting real uncomfortable. That reminded me of that. No, it was human on human, not pit bull on child.
Gotcha.
That pit bull named Cupcake is he's
safe and sound.
All right, let's get this little draft going.
Sounds
Can you
good.
pull up the random number generator?
Yeah, I'll put one up
if possible.
Okay. What is your number gonna be?
It's 1 through 50.
Yeah.
31. I'm gonna go 31.
I'll be respectable and not do 30. I'll do 24. So it's still close, but not completely toxic. Okay. Generate. Get on my phone.
Fucking
Let's go.
man.
11. Easy dub.
All right, what are you going with? 1 or 2?
Yeah, I'm going first, bro.
I already know what you're gonna take.
So right off
and this
the
is
bat,
gonna fuck me.
I'm gonna do Entree.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
I feel like Entree or Drink are the ones where you have to do something quickly. I'm gonna do Entree. Freaking turkey. There's only one other entree, but
mid as hell. Turkey is mid as hell. We don't eat it we don't eat it all year.
Normal people eat turkey at Thanksgiving, though. This is Thanksgiving draft. This isn't every day of the year.
Is it like
draft.
the most enjoyable part of your plate?
No.
Exactly. You just took 1-1. You're like, yeah, it's actually kind of mid.
Dude, who isn't eating turkey though?
It's mid. It's kind of average. A good turkey is good, but like its ceiling is just not there.
Nah, bro, you're just
the greatest turkey.
You're not thankful.
I am thankful, and I'm gonna take my entree. No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be stupid.
I already know what it's gonna be.
No, I'm gonna take my side, and I'm gonna take mac and cheese. Mac and cheese as my side.
Dinner roll. That would be crazy.
I'm gonna take mac and cheese as my side. I feel like that's the most reasonable one, right? And then my next one, I'm gonna take. What do we have? Dessert out there. I'm gonna take a dessert, and I'm gonna be American here, because Thanksgiving is one of the most American holidays. It's about the time that an Italian, correct? Chris Columbus, Italian.
I think he's Spanish.
I think he was like part Italian, because I know Tony Soprano loves him.
I thought he was Spanish. The Santa Maria and the whatever. Oh,
I don't know.
Is that a completely different expedition?
No. Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492 on the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Yeah, those are all Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's from Spain.
Well, whatever. Anyways, it's an immigrant. It's an immigrant. That's what America is. Immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
and he came in and just murdered a bunch of Native Americans, and we celebrate that day. So no, I'm not taking a stand against Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I don't really care about the history behind it because it's just a time to spend with your family. Like,
yeah,
whatever.
I think our modern day meeting on it.
It's not
incorrect.
celebrating that. That's
Correct.
crazy. And if you think that, you're crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we acknowledge that they did some pretty horrible shit. But you know what? Horrible shit happened. That's what land is. People just took land back and forth. That's all it is. So,
okay.
I'm gonna go with the most American of this American holiday. I'm gonna go apple pie for a dessert. Apple pie.
Literally throwing.
Goated. Apple pie is goated. Have you ever had apple pie with fucking ice cream?
Sure, apple pie is good, but that's not even the pie of choice on Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin pie sucks ass, and I'm tired.
You're such a baby, dude. Are you afraid of pickles too?
No, I like pickles. I love pickles. I'll fucking eat a whole ass pickle right now.
I don't like.
Pumpkin pie is the most mid of pies.
Nah.
It is. The best part of pumpkin pie is the fucking whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
No.
You are a baby. You're a
that
child.
Pumpkin stuff is so delicious. That orange, just whatever it even is.
It's slop. You're eating slop.
Pumpkin slop.
You're eating
is
gruel.
So good.
You're eating gruel.
I love
in
some
phyllo
good
dough.
Pumpkin slop.
You're eating gruel in phyllo dough.
Nah,
That's what you're doing.
It's up to the audience.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
You know, at your Thanksgiving, you got.
I'll let you have pumpkin pie. I'm literally
cheese.
just giving you pumpkin
You've
pie.
got the McDonald's menu at your Thanksgiving.
You're saying mac and cheese is McDonald's? Are you on drugs right now? I'm only on a stimulant. I'm on a stimulant.
I will say I would love for McDonald's to add mac and cheese. Chick-fil-A adding mac and cheese is so good. But
it doesn't fit the aesthetic of McDonald's.
Yeah, but they need to add it to the fast food places. That's also why I love Arby's, because what other place do you really get deli meat sandwiches like that? Unless you've got... Yeah, but that's
Jersey
a whole
Mike's.
different type of sub. That's a sub. That's not like a ham and cheese sandwich, you know.
You're really going to Arby's for a ham and cheese sandwich?
Well, I go for roast beef and cheese.
You're going there for a roast beef and cheese?
Sometimes French dip.
Why?
In a jus sauce.
You can make that at home.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's nice and warm and good.
And heat it up.
Dude, I can also make a cheeseburger at home. Like, that doesn't...
No, but that is completely different. That is a different
argument.
argument.
At home. I can make chicken tenders at home.
That is a fucking different argument. First off, you're not cooking the French fries and tenders in oil.
Well, yeah, but everyone has an air fryer.
So
now.
It tastes different. Actually, my air fryer broke, so I'm slumming it right now. I know, right? I've had 2 air fryers break in like 3 years.
Dang, maybe,
what is going on?
How many microwaves have you had break?
Never. I've been using the microwave.
Dude,
it's been a problem. I've been eating so much popcorn lately. Like the last 6 months, I've been on a popcorn kick. I'm probably like eating like 2 bags a week, 2 bags of popcorn a week, which is like, I feel like that's a crazy amount for popcorn. Popcorn's like a special snack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't eat it all the time. Chips you probably eat
not really
pretty on average. Popcorn is not a chip. And it's like the microwave popcorn. I don't do the pre-bagged, whatever that is. That stuff is horrible. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm right. Pumpkin pie is ass. Go.
Nah, bro. Next year, he's going to have the same epiphany as dinner roll.
No. I'm not that stupid.
Anyway, so my side one, I'm going to do mashed potatoes.
I was thinking mashed potatoes.
Which, can I do with gravy, or should gravy be something separate?
No, I think gravy is like a condiment to me. Okay. To me, gravy, because you don't eat it alone. When do you ever eat gravy alone?
Okay, so it can just kind of be assumed that gravy might be at both Thanksgivings or whatever. Or at neither.
Yeah, you can use it. I think it's an essential condiment.
Okay. Got it.
If you eat it, that's different, but gravy is never something you're just scooping, you're just drinking.
Yeah, that is gross. And then my second side, I'm between 2 things, and I know one is a pick that's just for me, and the other one would be more geared towards the audience. So I guess I'll go with my audience pick.
Pander.
Yeah, I'll pander.
You're just gonna fucking pander.
I'll do stuffing. Stuffing's still good to me.
I think it's kind of mid too. Like I've literally never liked stuffing.
Homie eats freaking cheeseburgers at
I've
Thanksgiving.
never liked stuffing. No, I've never enjoyed stuffing. I think it's like soggy bread.
Alex eats freaking cheeseburgers.
It's soggy bread.
Coke and freaking.
You're eating soggy bread. That's where you're making the
ice
choice.
cream sandwiches as Thanksgiving.
You're choosing soggy
You
bread.
have the freaking Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Popcorn, jelly beans.
That sounds awesome. I remember watching that. I was like,
And
holy
toast.
shit, this is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Who put that together? Who in that
Kids.
little fucking group was
I
like,
think it's
did they ever
special.
think, maybe we've
The
had
dog-
Thanksgiving
the
food
dog
before.
cooked the food, dude.
What, this fucking dog. This dog is an idiot. Has
I
he
think-
ever had
I
Thanksgiving?
think if they picked any other food, then the message of the story wouldn't have been received, and it would have been worse. That's a situation, because the whole message is, doesn't matter what you eat, just as long as you're there with your friends.
I guess.
It doesn't matter where you set up. They pulled out a ping pong table and ate at the ping pong table in lawn chairs. Doesn't matter where you are, what you eat. Just matters that you're there with.
Can
those
somebody
you
explain
love.
to me why Snoopy is constantly getting into dogfights in a
Literally.
fucking plane? What is going on with
It's
that?
just his awesome side plot.
Charlie Brown is like clinically depressed, and then like they
And his
cut to
dog is
Snoopy.
just
They cut to
fighting in World War
Snoopy
II.
fighting Nazis. Somebody explain that shit to me. That's crazy. Next pick, because you have two.
I already did my two: mashed potatoes and stuffing.
Oh yeah, mid.
My two sides.
Mashed potatoes is good. That's a good pick. It's an awesome pick.
Yeah.
What am I on? My third pick? I have
Mhm.
drink. Drink like
I did some research on this one. I got kind of inspired.
that's kind of hard. I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take alcoholic apple cider.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I mean, probably. Yeah, I'll find a picture for it, but just like any alcoholic apple cider. Because now that I'm 21, I'm just only drinking alcohol.
I
on
agree.
Thanksgiving.
The drinks I thought of are all alcoholic too. Because it's like apple cider, and then I'm not gonna say water or Coke, but it's like you can think of a nice fall cocktail.
Yeah.
For it, so that's kind of the route I kind of took.
Yeah. I'm gonna take an alcoholic apple cider, easy. And then I'm gonna go. What do I have? Well, I have my entree. People have been saying steak is now an entree. They're gonna do steak for Thanksgiving.
You actually want cheese?
No. I'm not taking steak. No. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm saying it's insane.
Go to Alex's house for freaking Big Macs on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's insane. No, I'm just going with a honey baked ham. The ham is better than turkey.
I do like ham more than turkey.
Ham is better than turkey.
I will have my honey baked ham on Christmas when you're supposed to have it.
I'll have it both times. They do ham on Thanksgiving too.
That
is actually a very common Thanksgiving thing.
If it was whatever makes you happy, Layton, I would have a Big Mac.
Don't say whatever
on
makes
both holidays.
Shut the fuck up.
But no.
Oh shit.
I eat the correct way. I eat like a human being.
You're a moron. You are an animal. A turkey is whatever. You go.
Better than freaking chicken.
I think you have one.
Okay, I'll do my dessert, pumpkin pie, obviously.
Mid. So mid.
Okay. Stay mad. And then my drink, what did I put? So I had a couple. But I think I'm going to do something that I would probably like more than anything. I thought first of an old fashioned, because I'm like, that's
a fall drink.
That's a fall drink. Then I thought of a whiskey sour, kind of the same way.
Never had it.
But I've only had an old fashioned that I made myself, and it was horrible. So instead, I'm going to do one of the seasonal Oktoberfest beer. I didn't have one in mind, but if you needed me to pick one, I'll just do like the Samuel Adams one. I've never had one, but I can imagine.
It's probably pretty
We'll find a good one tonight.
Yeah, we'll find one tonight.
So I'll do an Oktoberfest beer. Because they do have all those fall seasonal ones.
Yeah. All right. What do I have?
On side 2.
All right. It's sitting right there for me. It's literally sitting there. You didn't take it. I have to take this. I'm going to take a fucking roll. I'm taking a dinner roll.
Crazy.
What?
Crazy.
Don't even.
Last year, fighting tooth and nail for your biscuits.
I admit that I'm wrong.
Later,
I'm a man.
Homie's drafting dinner rolls.
I'm a man. I can admit I'm wrong.
Crazy.
I know to admit when I'm wrong.
I can lose 1,000 drafts, but at least I'll get the satisfaction of being correct on dinner roll versus biscuit.
I am correct. You were right the first time, and now I'm taking the dinner roll. It can't be those. You remember those hard dinner rolls that they would serve at school? No, don't touch me with that shit. Cut your mouth open. Either the King's Hawaiian rolls, or there's these it's like this little circular pan you can buy it at Walmart, and there are these like the softest rolls ever. Douse them in butter. They're awesome. So I'm either one of those. I think that's it. All right, go over the picks and any sort of honorable mention.
I'll go in, so for entree, I chose turkey. Alex got the L and chose ham.
No,
I put honey baked in case you care, but then side one, Alex chose mac and cheese. I chose mashed potatoes. Side two, Leighton chose stuffing. Alex chose dinner rolls. Then dessert, Alex chose apple pie. Leighton chose pumpkin pie. And drink, Alex chose alcoholic apple cider. Leighton chose alcoholic Oktoberfest beer. I didn't write alcoholic.
Well, I don't think alcoholic needs to be said for beer. So, nice. I'm trying to think of honorable mentions. Do you have any?
I actually did have a bunch. I think, green bean casserole was.
I'm not a casserole guy.
Lots of people aren't. I love green bean casserole, but I would basically be conceding the whole draft if I did that.
Absolutely.
I also had pumpkin cookies for dessert. I need to bring you some this year because my mom makes them, and they're one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth.
I'm not a big pumpkin dessert guy whatsoever. I mean, I'll try them. I'm open to trying anything, but I'm not a big pumpkin dessert guy.
I did have dinner rolls under my sides too.
Yeah.
No biscuits.
Yeah, no biscuits are on there whatsoever.
L biscuits.
I guess any form of potato. You can throw any form of potato out there and it's fine. You could have, honestly, somebody could put French fries out there. It'd be a little crazy.
Dude.
It'd be a little crazy.
This McDonald's Thanksgiving.
But if somebody put out homemade French fries, I would be like, yeah, that's cool. That's it's a little unique, but it's not big enough where it's like you're changing the meal. You know what I mean?
Steak with mac and cheese and French fries.
Steak, again, that's not something I would do. It's a little too revolutionary.
Steak is really weird.
That's crazy. It's expensive. It's crazy expensive. Mm-hmm. Having steak for Thanksgiving, all the people. It's like Michael Scott in The Office when they do a bachelor party at the office, and he literally has fucking 20 steaks. He's grilling on his George Foreman grill, and they're like T-bone steaks, so they're expensive. I don't know how he could afford that on that salary.
Yeah.
I didn't have
steak. Also just doesn't make me think of fall or
it makes me think of winter more when you're grilling outside.
It just makes me think of nighttime, or I'd rather have a steak out, not at home.
Yeah,
surrounded by family that I don't often see.
Yeah, you want something a little different. Yeah. We took all the staples. There isn't much else. Yeah, I honestly didn't prepare too well for the draft. I was a little busy.
I think it still went well.
Yeah, I think it went
very similar to last year, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to win.
Drinks was a whole new thing.
Yeah, drinks, we're 21 now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you all for watching. I think that's it. We can wrap up here. If you're interested in the Curtis Podcast Network that I've been making appearances on, I'm going to be rotating in there. So I don't know what the rotation is yet, but their Colts guy, that's their Colts guy, and I just make appearances when he can't make it. So, but we're going to be doing a lot more work together, I think. He's going to be writing for us, and he'll be involved a lot more. So, I think that's good. Check out Summer Smash on YouTube still. Big...
Whoops.
We're going to make a big announcement about Chaotically Intolerant Table Tennis within the next couple weeks, I think. And there should be a new intro for the episode on this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we're going to try and do more in-person shows when we're together. We're still doing football, and Michael will be down in Sarasota soon. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Get hammered and then watch the fucking Jets play on Black Friday. Good Lord. Stop putting the Jets on primetime. It's crazy. We'll see you next week.